Pennywise is a cosmic fraud.
Time to float.
A circus act that panics the moment it feels pain. Today the clown meets a professional.
This is God.
Freddy Krueger, the Springwood slasher, the bastard son of 100 maniacs. Only one leaves the gauntlet. Let's judge.
Fight!
The first defendant to be heard by the court is Pennywise. It is a beyond ancient being born outside of our universe, sometimes referred to as a glamour, often taking the shape of its victims' most gruesome fears. A clown, a leper, leeches, or an abusive father.
No one who dies here ever really dies.
Do you think this will help me?
Its motivations, however, are quite basic. It wants little more than to eat and feed on the citizens of the quiet little town of Derry. However, its power and resilience are not to be trifled with. Secondly, we have Freddy Krueger, child murderer turned dream demon, after being burned alive by the parents of his victims. Freddy attacks you at your most vulnerable, comfortable, asleep in bed. Your fears, dreams, and wants, yes, he knows them too, and he will gleefully use them against you.
This is it, Jennifer. Your big breaking TV. Welcome to prime time, bitch.
With his signature glove, he will cackle gleefully while slashing you into ribbons. I have chosen these fearsome icons to face off in the streets of Springwood. So Pennywise roaming the sewers and Krueger, he's already killing his way through the sleeping teens. Now let's say at some point they become aware of each other and not wanting to share hunting grounds, square off. Now Pennywise will use Krueger's fears against him. And what does Freddy fear the most? Being trapped in hell, forgotten, powerless. If Pennywise can instill such fears in Krueger enough to incapacitate him, believing himself lost, forgotten, and hopeless, it will take little for Pennywise to come out the victor and then return to his years-long slumber. If he hits him with the deadlights, I think he's toast. How do deadlights work on dream demons?
Yippee-ki-yay, mother...
Let me know in the comments. Now to Freddy. He hates competition.
No! She's mine! Mine! Mine!
He will waste no time in ridding Springwood and Elm Street of a sewer-dwelling clown. These two entities employ similar tactics, and on top of that, it, or Pennywise, likes to sleep. A lot, but only after a period of feeding or a great violent event. If Krueger can cause a massacre, as we saw in A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Pennywise could perhaps slumber and leave itself wide open for Krueger's powers. How would Freddy do this? He would make Pennywise feel pain and fear. It is something Pennywise only has felt from the Losers Club, and Freddy will deliver it by the truckload. And if he keeps the pressure on, I believe he could incapacitate it. If he can kill it though, that's a different question. To rule a verdict here, I think the factor that we have to consider is speed. Pennywise thinks he's found a new feeding ground. He smells the fear of the kids on Elm Street. It's sweet, it's ripe, it's already claimed. Here's the reality. Pennywise is a cosmic diva. He likes a slow build, a little pop goes the weasel theatrics, and then he waits for his food to get tasty with terror. Freddy, though, he works fast. He's already in their heads before the first red balloon even hits the pavement. When the two finally meet, in the sewers of Springwood or in Freddy's trusty boiler room, Pennywise tries the deadlights. He tries to show Freddy the infinite crawling chaos of the macroverse. But you're trying to scare a man who was burned alive by a mob and spent an eternity in the literal bowels of hell. To Freddy, infinite chaos just looks like another Tuesday in the boiler room. Freddy, though, doesn't wait for Pennywise to ripen. He exploits the clown's biggest ego trip, the need to be feared. Freddy drags the physical avatar of the clown into a dream where the eater of worlds is just a redundant piece of nothing. In the dreamscape, Freddy is the floor, the walls, and the very air the clown breathes. He doesn't just slash, he deconstructs. He turns Pennywise's balloons into lead and his circus into a furnace. The verdict is in. Pennywise might be an ancient entity, but he's a seasonal predator. Freddy is a 24/7 nightmare. The clown gets hereby evicted from Springwood and sent to the void of the Kobold's cave. Freddy wins. So the verdict is in, but the court of public opinion is still open. Tell me in the comments, who is the real fraud here, and who should I drag into the gauntlet next? Hit subscribe for more actual critiques. I'll see you in the Kobold's cave.